everybody. My name's Vaeth. Hello. My name's Vaeth. I know a lot of you out here, but today I'm going to be talking about some techniques that I use with my clients, and I'm really excited to share them. I am a neuro-linguistic programming master practitioner and an integrative health coach. Really, I just help people overcome their limiting beliefs and their fears and step into their most authentic, loving self. And with these techniques, today we're going to focus on anchoring. So a lot of you guys have probably heard of anchoring, and who out there has used anchoring before? Yeah? Okay, so like a little less than half. We anchor all the time, and what's really exciting about me going last is that we were able to experience like these really deep emotional states with every single person that was out there. When Colton came out, he was so grounded and brought us into this, deep sadness for a moment to bring us into this beautiful journey of peace and happiness. And then when Joanna came out, it was like this excited child, like sensual energy, just, bring us through this beautiful, vulnerable journey. And we were able to experience more people bringing us into these states. I know Eddie, that was such a fun experience, watching you just throw the paper. And sometimes it's like, how does somebody such as myself or you, how do we get up here and just own our stage? How do we just bring this energy up almost on command? Because that's where a lot of us fall short. We don't think we're able to go to where we want to go because, how am I actually going to feel that way? Like, can I really do this? And so today is going to be focused on inner child energy. And this is something that's been really awesome for me to experience the last 6 months. The last 3 months, I was in Costa Rica with Joanna in autumn on a retreat, and it just came out really wild during that time. And so the last month, it's been just this really nice embodiment. And I want everybody to experience that energy with me. So before we get into the experience part of this presentation, I'm going to explain what anchoring actually is, just a very brief understanding. I made a very fancy PowerPoint that no one can see, so I'm going to read off of it a little bit. So anchoring simply is just going to connect a certain stimulus to an elevated motion or state. The power of anchoring, it's going to change your subconscious mind. It's going to change the patterns, your thoughts, your behaviors. And really, you're just going to be able to have a thought and then feel that emotion very easily and quickly. We're going to practice using our knuckles or later on. And just by tapping a knuckle, you can bring up the state of happiness if you've practiced putting it into your knuckle. It's like downloading a new software onto your computer system and you can automatically use it. Now, there are so many examples of anchors. I actually have this amazing ring on today, and I bought it last week in Austin, Texas. And I knew that when I saw it, it was going to give me the energy and leadership to be on this platform today in front of you all. So when I got home, I immediately went to the beach, hung out with the ions, felt all this amazing energy, rushing through my body, like almost in tears. Well, I was, and multiple times. And every time I felt that childlike leadership energy, I just anchored into my ring. I also do this with aromatherapy. So you guys out there who do essential oils, or anyone who use like Palo Santo or those type of burning sage, that's what I was looking for. You feel that grounded, that peace almost the moment you light it. You've been able to embody that energy into that practice, and you can utilize it anytime. So anchoring uses senses, it uses objects, and it could also use like a personal space. A lot of you guys have heard of Tony Robbins, I'm sure. And Tony Robbins is the master of anchoring. Everything he does is anchoring. I don't know, has anyone been to an event or... Yeah. So he's constantly like, all right, walk into it, step into it, jump up and down, touch a part of your body. Like he's just constantly bringing you into these energetic states.
Is disconnected.
And when he's doing that, it's going into your subconscious mind. It's reprogramming you, and it's helping you be more able to access those emotions within. Because a lot of the time, we don't know what these emotions feel like. When I work with clients, I'll be like, what's your biggest goal? What's the point of doing these sessions? And they're like, I want to feel peace, happiness. Okay, well, what is peace? I don't know. I don't think I've ever felt it before. It's like, okay, well, we have to figure out what peace actually is. But I'm sure you have felt peace sometime in your life. But the memory is just so far gone, and you have to find a way to access that. And anchoring, once again, is a really good way to do that. I picked anchoring to teach also to all of you guys because you're entrepreneurs, and we all have these special gifts, and we're able to help people. And the more we're able to embody these beautiful energies and emotions within us, we're able to connect with people a lot easier. Whether you're a solo entrepreneur or you have a team, this is going to be a very nice technique to utilize. I think with a team as well, if you can anchor yourself into an emotion before you step out, they're going to feel that. They're going to then match and mirror you. And so you're going to notice a more positive work environment. People are going to be more creative, adventurous, joyful. They're going to overcome their limiting beliefs a lot more easily whenever you're in that positive state. I think Eddie was a really good job of showing that, how you can feel that pain and then just move out of it and just feel so good. And overall, just create a more abundant mindset within yourself and with everyone around. So we are going to actually practice anchoring, which will be really fun. There's a couple things that I want you guys to know before we go into this meditation. When you are anchoring, we're going to use our left knuckle. So all you have to do is touch it. It's very simple. Everyone can practice that. Okay, awesome. And as an emotion's coming up, so as I recall a memory for you all, as that peak's coming, it's about 5 to 10 seconds, maybe 15, you're going to touch that knuckle. You can never touch too early, but you can touch too long. I know that's not a normal thing people think, but you can touch too long. So you want to take that off as the peak is coming down of the emotion. Pretty simple. Does everyone get that? Awesome. We're going to use the intense emotions for this inner childlike energy. Now, for everybody, that's going to be different. Maybe inner child means to you fun, excitement, adventure, laughter. Whatever it is, you're going to focus in on that and make it and create your own. We're going to perform it 3 times, and then we're going to just sit with that experience for a little bit afterwards so we can, just enjoy the moment of being with our inner child. Is everyone excited and ready to start?
Yay! Do it.
Yay! Okay, I was going to play some music, but maybe... just like some nice sounds, like some binaural beats or hertz frequencies. Okay. Yeah, I have it on. This is anchored too. This is my sunshine energy. All right. Well, while we're getting this started, everyone close their eyes. And this is going to be done in a more of a hypnotic, meditative state, meaning just eyes closed, relaxed. We're going to begin by taking a nice deep breath in as a group. Perfect. And out through the mouth. And we're really going to slow down the nervous system after this short break. By breathing in through the nose again, out through the mouth. And we're going to change this breathing pattern by breathing in for 4, nice big inhale, holding at the top, and exhaling nice, slow, long, deep, all the way out. Deep, sharp, large inhale. Hold. And exhale. Releasing, feeling those shoulders drop. Another deep, short inhale. Holding at the top. Exhaling. Returning to a normal breath. Feeling into the body, noticing how much more relaxed you feel after those few breaths. Turning our attention to our feet. We're going to ground quickly by noticing cords extending out of the bottom of our feet, going into the earth. Noticing as those cords just spread out, connecting with God, source, universal energy, bringing up all of the elements. Bringing it up through the bottom of your feet. You're feeling a warm tingling sensation as it comes up through your ankles, your knees, your thighs, stopping in your hips. Feeling safe and protected and grounded. As we call on our inner child for some inspiration. So you're going to construct the vision of your inner child. Pick a certain time of your life where you felt so happy as a kid. I want you to see this younger version. And if that's challenging, think of a child in your life, maybe your own child, a niece or nephew. I want you to look into this little child's eyes, yourself, your younger self. How cute and sweet and innocent and pure, joyful, adventurous. Maybe you're on the playground. Maybe you're just in your backyard, playing with your little brother or sister. So many beautiful memories. Just feeling that for a moment. Now what we're going to do next is I'm going to have you just set your left hand somewhere where your right hand can access it easily. And we're going to start our first anchor. I'm going to have you remember a specific memory. And remember, as that memory rises, you're going to touch that anchor. And then as it falls away, you're going to let it go. And we're going to go through that a couple times. If you can't find another memory, create one. Create this inner child that you wish you had. So can you remember a time when you felt like your inner child, that loving, fun, excited, happy energy? Can you remember a specific time? Good. As you remember that time now, step into your body. What did you see? What did you hear? What did you feel as this inner child? Making sure you're touching your knuckle as that emotion comes up. Feeling the peak of that energy, letting it anchor in. And letting it go as it fades. Amazing. You're just going to reset your mind by shifting out of that memory for just a moment. And coming back in with this same question. I want you to remember another time when you felt this loving inner child energy, the fun, the excitement, the happiness, the adventure. Feeling that feeling. Can you remember a specific time? And as you remember that time, step into your body. What did you see? Hear what you heard. Feel what you felt when you felt this loving inner child energy. this fun. Making sure you're anchoring in as you feel that emotion. Nice. Last time, we're going to remember one last memory. Make this a good one. Can you remember a time when you felt totally motivated by that inner child? Feel it. Can you remember a specific time? And as you remember that time, see what you saw, hear what you heard, feel what you felt. When you felt this inner child, adventure, fun, loving, free, happy, vulnerable, caring, innocent, open. Making sure you anchor in, and when you're done, you can just set your hands down. I'm just going to give you about 15 more seconds to sit with this inner child's energy, feeling it through the body. We're just going to take one deep breath in as a group. And exhaling out. Very good. All right, starting to move the body, wiggling the fingers, maybe starting to open the eyes, coming back in. Amazing. Woo. All right. How was it?
So good.
Yeah, I saw so many beautiful shifts, and your shifts are beautiful. I was like, oh my gosh. She's like in it. Oh, thank you. You're welcome. So you might think, how am I going to continue to activate these anchors, strengthen these anchors, live with these anchors? Well, anytime you feel it naturally, you go on the beach and you feel those ions coming up and you're like, I feel so good. I just want to dance and jump around like a little kid. Okay, touch your knuckle. Like I put it into my ring, right? The aromatherapy. Music is another huge one. If music lights you up, start anchoring into that, use it. And it's something that can bring you out of a lower state into something more positive. So this is really exciting that I got to teach you all. Thank you for listening. And yeah, you can follow me on Instagram, Vaeth Fit. I also, besides mindset coaching, I also do fitness nutrition coaching. It was my first passion, professional bodybuilder. So like to, FBB. And yeah, other than that, I mean, that's all I wanted to share. So thank you guys.